everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, I am Emily. I like to make thrift videos, macrame videos, and I like to do DIY projects. I have a really exciting video today. It is an IKEA table makeover, redo, whatever you want to call it. But basically I have a new table in my house and I'm very excited. Let me take you guys through the journey and process because basically there's two parts to this. My original plan didn't go as I thought. So I filmed that whole thing and I'm going to include it in here and I didn't like it. So then there's part B, which is my second attempt at making over this table. Before we jump right into that first part, let me say that I found this table on the Facebook Marketplace for free, but it is an IKEA table and I will link that down below, as well as anything else that I can find that I've used in this project. I will link it all down below for you. Let me show you guys part A to this video.
Here is the free table I picked up off of Facebook Marketplace. We had to remove the legs to fit it in our car, so this is the best shot I got.
I am using just this hand sander and I'm using, what is that, 120 grit? I don't know. I just grabbed that one at the store to sand this table. It's actually working really easily because it wasn't sealed or anything, so it's sanding really easily, which makes me happy.
I finished sanding the top.
Onto the legs. We are building the table. We're gonna wipe it off, get all the dust off, hopefully. And then instead of staining it, because I really love the light wood look lately, I'm just going to seal it with a clear coat. I think it should give it a little bit of a deeper color, hopefully, but it'll still be really light.
Yeah, we can use that.
This is what I am using to seal it, and a paintbrush. Now to let it dry. Once everything dried, we took it inside. I did not like the color. It was a lot more orangey than I thought, and it wasn't like a warm tone that I was thinking it would be. So I went to Home Depot. I picked up some stain. I picked up some wood planks. I made a whole new plan for this table. Let me show you that whole journey.
I have everything laid out ready to be sanded. I have to resand the legs, resand the sides of the table, and also sand the planks.
Got the legs sanded. Now I just have to sand the sides. So everything is sanded, and what we're going to do, we were kind of debating which way we want to do this, but we're going to fully make the table. Once it's made, we're going to then stain it once it's all put together. So we'll see if it works. We have laid out the boards on the top, kind of how we'll want them. We're going to nail them in, at least that's what we're going to try, using these nails. The hammering part is left up to my husband, so we're just sitting and watching. We finished putting the top together and we decided not to use wood glue for a few reasons. Number one, we didn't have wood glue. Number two, we didn't have any clamps or any sort of weights to like have it dry it off. Anyways, it was just a whole process we decided to skip. I'm sure that that's like the right way you're supposed to do it, but we chose not to. We just chose to use the nails and it actually worked really great. So, sorry, there's tons of bees. So I'm really happy with it. Let me show you guys, we just used a ton. There's, for the most part, 2 on each end. The very ends, we did more. Especially, this piece was really bowed, so we used a whole bunch and a whole bunch, but every other one has 2 down the ends and then 4 in the middle. We're using classic golden oak, and I'm going to be applying with one of these and also a cloth. So what I kind of do with my method is I like to first use my brush and basically put it on one board, and then with my rag, after it's sat for, I don't know, a minute, 30 seconds or something, I go in and wipe it because, I don't know, I just like what light. The lighter the stain, the better. I have left the table to dry. It's a little while later. It is dry, so I am going to do the clear coat of this. And this is just, honestly, I have this left over from something. It says professional crystal clear finish. I don't even know. So I think what I'm gonna do is like lightly do it on the top, and then once it dries, use the little sander I have to slightly smooth it out, and then maybe do one more coat of it, just so that I can eat on the table and wipe it off. And yeah, it actually dried very quickly and really smooth, so I didn't need to sand it. So, but I am gonna let it fully finish drying, and then I think maybe in 2 hours or so I can bring it in and style it up. Are you guys ready to see the finished product? Here it is. I could not be happier with how this table turned out. And I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but everything, all my supplies, even that like sanding mask, everything cost me $45. I actually sold my old table. That was also an IKEA makeover that I did years ago, and I did sell that and made some money from that. So I actually profited by getting this new table. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. As always, you guys can subscribe for more of my everyday life. Follow me on Instagram at EmilyFaith22. I hope you guys have a great day. I will see you next time. Bye!